fluency? How you read. How well, how fast, how accurately you read, and how you read with your voice. Perfect. So we're going to work on that, and we're also going to talk about.
You do with your pausing with the periods and commas.
Right. That's your fluency. We're also going to talk about the verbs that we find in this passage. So this passage doesn't have a title. Just by reading the first sentence, do you think you know what or can you guess what it's about? About mosquitoes. Right. So we're going to do something called echo reading, where I read a part and then you're going to try to echo read. So if I read with a certain emotion, you're going to try to read with that emotion. If I read with a certain speed, you're going to try to read at that speed. Okay? I'm going to do a couple sentences at a time. So I read, you listen, and then you read and I listen. Okay? Follow along with me. Mosquitoes have good eyes. When you move, mosquitoes zero in on you, especially if you are wearing bright, loud colors. Go ahead and read those two sentences.
Mosquitoes have good eyes. When you move, mosquitoes zero on you, especially if you are wearing bright, loud colors.
Thank you. Stop right there. Since much of what moves is animals, this is a good strategy. And mosquitoes can sense heat too. Go ahead.
This is a good strategy. Mosquitoes can sense heat too.
Using the chemical sensors and the movement sensors to get close, they can then zero in on the heat of your body. They find a nice, warm place to land, say, on your arm, and then the fun begins. Start using.
Using the chemical sensor and the movement sensor to get close, they can then zero in on the heat of your body. Then find a nice warm place to land, say on your arm, and then the fun begins.
Female mosquitoes are the only ones that bite. They do this because they use blood as a source of protein. Go ahead.
Female mosquitoes are the only ones that bite. They do this because they have blood as a source of protein.
Without a protein snack, a female mosquito cannot lay eggs. So when the mosquito lands, her first thing to do is to stick her long, thin needle into your skin. Without
a protein snack, a female cannot lay eggs. When mosquitoes land, the first thing they do is stick their long thin needle into your skin.
She injects a fluid that keeps your blood from thickening. Then she sucks up a drop of blood, about 5 microliters, and stores it in her abdomen.
She injects a fluid that keeps your blood from thickening. She injects a drop of blood, about 5 microliters, and stores her.
Once she is full, she flies away to lay her eggs.
When she is full, she flies away to lay her eggs.
Quick question. If Rigo were a mosquito, would he bite you?
No.
No, why not?
Because he's not a female.
That's right. Only female mosquitoes bite. Why do they bite?
Because it's protein for them, and if they don't have it blood, they can't live.
Ooh, and who can tell me where the mosquitoes store the blood once they suck it out?
They store their blood. They store the blood in their abdomen. And
Do you know what an abdomen is?
Right.
We store our food in our stomach. They store their food in their stomach. And how much blood does a mosquito suck up?
5 milliliters.
5 microliters, which is equal to 1 drop. So Jackie, if you were a mosquito, would you bite me? Yes. They need to. They need to bite them because they need protein and then they need to lay their eggs.
But then how do males survive?
Good question. This passage isn't about males, so that's something I would have to look up. Alright, so we're going to go back to the first. Maybe they don't. You're right. We're going to go back to the first paragraph and we're going to look for all of the verbs that we can find in the paragraph. Good question, but we're not going to look at that now. We're just going to go sentence by sentence to find the verbs. Remember, if it's a verb, what phrase can we say in front of it? I can, because it's an action. So, in this first sentence, mosquitoes have good eyes. What will we say I can in front of it? What would be our action? Can we say I can mosquito?
No.
I can have? Yes, have is our verb. Why don't you go ahead and circle?
First I'm gonna say
When you move, where's our verb? Move.
share.
I can move. Go ahead and circle the word move. Mosquitoes zero in on you. Now, I don't know if you've heard that before. Zero in.
Zero means like take a close up.
Like a closer
Or like
look.
zoom
Kind
in.
of like they zoom in, they target on something. So that's going to be the verb. It's actually zero in. That means to target.
So you just
Zoom in.
circle zero in.
Zero in.
Okay, so
Especially if you are wearing bright, loud colors. There's one verb there.
you could send it to bright. If
I
you
can
don't-
bright.
Loud.
I can loud.
Wait, I can wear.
Wear. Wearing is our verb.
I can wearing.
Well, wear is the root, is the base of that word. Wearing is just a type of present tense.
Bright pink shirt. So mosquitoes would be in charge.
Next sentence says, since much of what moves is animals, this is a good strategy. You already found it. Moves. I can
I
move.
can move.
And mosquitoes can sense heat too. Now this is a tricky one. There's only one.
Sense. I can sense.
There's only one and it's sense. How come it is not heat?
Because heat is not an action word.
It can be if I say I can heat up my food, but it's talking about animals sense heat. In this certain sense, in this certain sentence,
You're not
heat.
sense heat.
Heat is a thing. Heat is a thing. They can sense the heat. They can sense the thing. So that's actually a noun.
So sense is a verb.
Sense is the verb and heat is the noun. Next sentence. Using the chemical sensors and the movement sensors to get close, they can then zero in on the heat of your body. Ooh, there are 3 verbs there. You already knew zero in was one of them, so you can circle that. So that there's 2 verbs left.
Movement.
Where does it say movement? Well, actually, the movement. I can movement. In this sense, movement is a thing. They sense the movement. They sense the thing. It's a noun.
Ooh, get close. I can get close.
Ooh, I can, but it's not get close.
Close.
It's just
Get.
Get. You're right. I can get.
Close is the noun.
And there's another one. It's tricky. I'll give you a clue. It's at the
Censor.
beginning. It's at the beginning of the sentence.
Using.
Using. I can use. Mhm.
And then they just add the prefix or suffix.
Yeah, ing. Good job. The last sentence says they find a nice warm place to land, say on your arm, and then the fun begins.
Find and land. Find and land.
Land. Ooh, there's another one too.
And I can place. I can place.
Begin. The fun begins.
I can begin. You're purple.
What I want you guys to do now is go through the next paragraph on your own. Do the same thing that we did, sentence by sentence, and try to find the verb. There's at least one verb in each sentence. Can you try to find it and circle that one? So if you think it's a verb, just circle it. I'm going to go through all of the verbs in a minute. I can this, I can that. It's an action. Some of them were right. Mhm. No.
Wait, what'd you do?
That has tricked everybody.
Please enter your username and password.
Protein is a nutrient that goes in your body. So can you say I can protein? It's kind of like, think about like a vitamin that goes in your body. I can vitamin.
Thinking of these two.